guys, I'm Kirsten, the Problem Solving Teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like any of my videos, please remember to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. All of those things help other teachers find me on YouTube when you do that. All right. Today we are going to be talking about the wrap-up of November 2021. We're going to talk about all of my goals that I had for the month within my business and how those goals went and if I got them. So my first goal is I have been really trying to put a lot of thought into my social media planning. So social media marketing is a huge part of the teacher world. Teachergram is a huge thing and it's growing more and more every day. So many amazing teachers are putting all of their thoughts right on Instagram, showing off their classroom, their ideas, and everything right there. It's a great resource for teachers now, and it's also a great opportunity to market my business and let people know who I am. So I have been trying to take advantage of that, and unless I plan it out, it does not happen. So I have to make sure that I am planning my social media marketing. I have been doing a fantastic job of, I have reserved time on Saturdays, a thrilling Saturday night of planning my social media marketing and getting that done each week. And if for some reason I don't do it on Saturday, then I do it on Sunday. So I kind of have that leeway where every week I try to make sure I do Sunday also for the next week in case I don't get to do it at the time that I planned. And so that way I am just getting my social media marketing done. I would really love to get into stories more and reels, and I've tried a little bit of both, but right now what I can manage, because really honestly social media is not my thing, is to just do posts. So I'm kind of sticking to that for now, and hopefully eventually I will expand into the other aspects of social media. All right. Each month I also try to have a learning goal. This month, as you may or may not know, I am part of the CEO Teacher Academy, the CEO Teacher School. And it's basically to help you learn how to be a better teacherpreneur online. And there were some parts of the school, some videos that I hadn't gotten to yet, just a small section, and I really wanted to finish those off. So I set aside the last day of the month, November 30th, to try to get that done, because I had already finished my content creation and my resource creation for the month and all of the other things that I do each month. And so I used that day to try to finish it off. And because with some videos you can listen to them at like 1.5 speed or more or less, because you can do that, I was able to finish all of those videos, which was awesome. One of them I think I might want to go back and watch one more time, but like being able to watch them in super fast saved me a ton of time. I could still understand the content, and there's always the opportunity to slow it down if you need to here and there. So that was great. My third goal was I wanted to reach out to a publisher or copyright holder about copyright. So there's some copyrighted material that I would like to mention in my resources, and depending on what that material is, you like even just to tell a title of something, you need permission, because if you're selling a TpT resource, you need permission to do that. So I want to start the process of being able to easily reach out to publishers or copyright holders or authors and get that permission. I feel like once I have a good form, a good template, something that I've set up for my business, then I will be able to easily fill in that information whenever I want to use someone else's material and either get permission or not. But that way my business will be above board and I won't have any legal problems in the future because I'm doing what I should. So it's a process. I started the research. I found some articles about it. I found some like template letters. So now I need to set up those templates for my business and go and through the process and actually like get an address and mail something out. All right, my fourth goal, and I am so happy this one is done. I finally completed it. I have been wanting to, for months, fix my life skills SEO. So I have these life skills product. I have a life skills product line basically, and it's a bunch of different life skills choice boards where students can pick a life skill, work on it, record the process of them learning it, and then demonstrate that to their class. So it involves a lot of academics as well as learning a practical skill that they are going to need in their lives. The SEO that I used within my life skills resources was basically bad because I was reusing the same titles. So because I literally like copied and pasted my descriptions and I didn't change anything out, it would count against me in SEO. And I knew that. So I have been like, I need to find good SEO, but the SEO available was really difficult to navigate. But I finally did it. I finally got it done. Hopefully now people and teachers and everyone will be able to start finding this resource because I think it's really great. So hopefully, yeah, and I finished that on November 29th. It was super last minute, but I got it done because I started it one day this month and I didn't quite finish. Like I got the thumbnails ready and I wrote the description for the bundle and I finished I got one up, but then there were 7 more to do. And so I managed to do those on the 29th, cutting it close, but it's done. All right. So each month I try to batch my blogs and my YouTube videos. Like for instance, right now, after I record this one, there's 3 more that I'm hopefully going to record if my toddler doesn't wake up. So because I only have to set up my camera and my lighting one time, hopefully, and I get to record all those videos in a row, it is batching and it saves time. So I try to do my YouTube videos in batching where they're all getting done at once, and then I try to do my blogs during a batching week where I write for several days and then edit for a couple of days and then do the graphics all at one time. So this month it went pretty good, but my blogging was the week of Thanksgiving. That's just where it fell. I do it the last week of the month, and I did use an extra day to do this. So here's what happened. I started my writing and I wrote for my 4 days and I finished 3 blogs and I outlined 1, but I didn't get to write it. I ran out of time. So I stuck to my plan and the next day I went to editing and I managed to edit my 3 blogs in that day. We might have had some driving time in there. I bring my computer and edit things while we're driving. And so then I went back to the blog that I had outlined and I finished writing it, but I didn't get to edit it. So the next day I edited it, the day that I was supposed to do my graphics. So then my graphics fell on the one extra day. So it was, it was okay. Like it was pretty close to within range and sticking to my plan. Like I think in the past, other months, I would have been trying to fit it in piecemeal in other places, but because I just tried to stick with my plan as much as possible, it took one extra day, an extra hour or 2. So that I thought was really great that I managed to get it done with an extra hour or 2. So it worked a lot better than in the past where it would take me an extra week. But my YouTube videos have been going great. I've been able to batch those pretty easily. The things that's the hardest is sometimes my toddler wakes up in the middle of recording. So if it's ever a little choppy, I apologize. But that's the biggest challenge, is sometimes I have to record the next day because he wakes up as I listen for him. All right, my next goal, my 6th goal, was to create 10 products to put up on Teachers Pay Teachers. And actually I modified this goal a little bit this month. I wanted to create 5 new resources and revise 5. So I am just a little bit past the 1-year mark of Teachers Pay Teachers, and obviously 1 year in, I have learned a lot about creating resources. My resources when I first started are pretty terrible, and my resources now are much, much better, much more eye-appealing and user-friendly, and they're just better because as you do something, you get better. So I did achieve this goal. I actually put up, I can't remember if it was 7 or 8 new resources, and I revised 5 resources. So I think I put up 7 new resources and I revised 5. And if you count revising the product descriptions for my life skills, then I fixed 8 of those. So that's pretty good. I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really glad that I got those revisions going, because I don't want to wait till I have 300 products and then start revising. So I'm just going to kind of start to slowly try to do a few each month. And revising is way easier than creating from scratch. If you are interested in like what I'm revising, I'm going to be doing a video about that this month too, about like how to revise products and some things you might consider in revising products. My last goal, my 7th goal, which I'm trying to consistently do, is to make $100 on Teachers Pay Teachers. I did not reach this goal this month. I made $80.50. It's still pretty good, but it wasn't my goal. I was really bummed because last month was great. I reached over $100, so I was a little upset. Then as I was looking at my Teachers Pay Teachers dashboard, I hit the little toggle where you can compare this year to last year, and I realized that last November, was the first month I sold anything on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I made $20 on Teachers Pay Teachers my first month. And when I compared that to this year I made 4 times that, because I made 80. So I was super happy when I thought about it that way, about the growth of my store and what I've achieved in a year. So, you know, 4 times that. Hopefully that kind of trend continues and I can consistently hit this $100 mark. All right, so those were my goals for the month of November and how they went and what I achieved. I would love to hear how your goals have been going recently, what ones you've managed to like cross off your list and get done, and what you've achieved, maybe things that you've started to do consistently. If you like my videos, remember to like and subscribe, and have an awesome day.